Hey everybody, and welcome to the Fish Tank. My name's BadAsFish80, and we are going to be looking at some more Minion Masters on mobile. That's right, we're going to be checking out the latest version of the Android build. That dropped today. Now, let's just go through the changes. The exciting thing also is that it's going to be available in some more countries. So remember, this is an open beta, but you can only get involved if you're in one of the countries that they've rolled it out to. As more patches are rolled out, as the game grows, they're going to be rolling out more and more countries and territories. So if you aren't able to play at the moment, make sure you go to the Google Play Store, and you should be able to find Minion Masters there. You should be able to register your interest. So as soon as it is available, they will drop you a little notification. And remember, if you do join in and help Beta Dwarf and the team testing this, you do get this cool tester avatar with the Shroom Puff, with King Puff there as well. So please consider getting involved. Remember, this is our time to get involved, to help out, to shape the way the game goes forward, to give our feedback. What do we like? What do we not like? Is there any bugs we find? Together we can make something hopefully incredible. Now, what has changed? Now, the countries, and this is going to be very important to some of you guys, so remember, it's only available in certain countries. So Australia, Chile, Denmark, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Philippines, and Poland were the list of countries involved. That's been increased, that list now. So also on that list are Canada, Egypt, Algeria, Malaysia, and the Netherlands. I'll put that list in the description. So just to clarify again, if you're in any of these countries, you can go to the Google Play Store. If it's not there yet, it'll be there very soon. Australia, Chile, Denmark, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Philippines, Poland, Canada, Egypt, Algeria, Malaysia, and Netherlands. So if you are in one of those countries that's recently been added, welcome. Go to the Play Store, download it, see what you think. Give your feedback. Remember that if you come across anything that's a bit weird, any bugs, there's a bug reporter in the game, I believe. And I'm also going to put a description or an invite to the beta Discord so that you can easily get in touch with the developers, other people being involved in the game, and report your thoughts, what you're liking, what you're not liking, any bugs. Okay, so as before, the game is running on my phone, which, as we discussed last time, if you saw the last video, this is not a new phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S8. So it's not a new phone, but it's running well, and with the new update, it's running even better. Now, so I'm capturing the screen directly to my PC in the highest quality possible. What I do see is that what we see on the screen now, it looks better on the phone. I don't know if that's probably because the phone's smaller, the pixels are smaller, the pixel density maybe is a little bit better on the phone, but it looks great. So we'll just, as I said, we did go through all this stuff in the previous video, but we'll just recap it very quickly, and also we'll talk about what they've changed. So if I just read one of the posts that one of the developers, Spiny, told us about. So this patch will mainly address bugs, stability, and performance. Daily quests and achievements are now available after you complete all intro quests. Local saves now work, so you can save your decks and you don't have to repeat tutorials over and over. The card collection menu should be faster and more snappy now. Playing matches should have less lag spikes since we now preload all the stuff that can be used in the match. Loading times have improved, but there will be some localized loading in some places of the main menu, like the Battle Pass, the Avatar, emotes, and Arena menus. We're still looking into a better long-term solution here to make the user experience better, plus various other bug fixes and improvements. So, the good news is they've heard the feedback from the people that have been testing. They've been doing their in-house testing as well, and they are improving. So remember, this is going to be ultimately Minion Masters 2.0. This is going to be cross-platform on PC, on your phone, on your console. Right now, the test on the phone is a separate entity. It's running an older version of the game, so there's the old Volco in there, for example. So, and it's a completely different account, but eventually it will all be lashed together in a beautiful solution. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got here. Quests is something that was grayed out on the previous version and is now something that we can actually access. So here we see we've got a couple of quests. I'm not sure if I'm going to look at my phone or my screen. I have the same thing on both of them. If I look at my phone, then I'm not really talking to you, but, you know, let's see. We'll see how we do. I don't usually do phone content, so this is a little bit different. So here we see we got win 5 games with 3 rotation masters, get some gold, fun friendly fight for fortune, finish a friendly fight with a friendly friend. Okay, and then you've got you can in the desktop version of the game, you can replace 1 quest per day. We've got some achievements in here. We'll just load that. Okay, so here's some achievements that are claimable. I'm not going to go through and claim them all now. But they are available now, so that's more things to get involved with the game. So remember, you can go to your profile at the top left. That'll bring your profile progression. So unlike the desktop version, as you progress your profile, as you level it up, you can unlock some extra stuff. So here we can see the loading that they talked about, the localized loading in some places. So this is some localized loading. It's a little bit frustrating because obviously we're all so busy we can't be bothered to wait even a second. But there we go. It's jumped up, and here we can see the things that we're unlocking by leveling up our profile. Getting a master, some cards, all sorts of juicy stuff. The next one along the top there is our progression in the leagues. So down the side we've got battle, team battle, and pre-made team battle. So we can click on each of those and we can see where we are, and of course the rewards that we're going to get. Next along the top there is the season pass, the battle pass. So again, like the desktop version, you've got the free season pass here at the bottom. That's the opposite way round as it is on the desktop, and the top is the premium pass. So you've got the option there to purchase it, plus all the rewards that you can grab through that. Let's just go all the way through to the end so you guys can see what's on there. Remember, this is an older version of the game, balance card patch wise. So there's probably some weird stuff on here that you wouldn't expect to see. What's this chap here? Let's have a look. See if we can bring this guy up. Okay, so this is just an avatar. Right. Wasn't sure what that was, but click on it and conveniently tells us. Okay, so as we've seen, there's a little bit of, as they describe it, localized loading. These are all things that obviously they're aware of, and they're trying to streamline it as much as possible. People, especially in mobile games, when you want to play a game quickly, you don't want to be waiting for anything. So these are all things that, to improve the user experience, they can streamline as much as possible. But remember, this is a work in progress. I can definitely see a lot of progress from the last build to this one. So yeah, hopefully they can keep doing that, and ultimately we'll get to something that's as perfect as we can all make it. The devs doing a great job on there, and of course the community can help out by testing and feeding back. Social down the bottom right there, you can't see it because my big head's in the way, but that's still grayed out. We've got the power tower, we've got some tokens to spin, so let's just get those done here, see what we get. That's an awkward little pop-up. Shouldn't be getting pop-ups, but we'll carry on. Okay. Here we go. Spin the tokens, grab some stuff. And remember, the way that there's an additional way within the mobile version to unlock extra cards, and that's by leveling up the current cards. So here we've got the Haunting Hugger, and you can see if we level it up to have a silver border, then it unlocks the Ghost. Perfect. Right. So, without further ado, let's jump into some gameplay. So I'm just using the same deck that we've used before. Remember, you've got the different options here with the team battle and so forth. But for simplicity's sake, and I'm not sure which options are actually enabled right now, but for simplicity's sake, we'll just get a solo battle going on. See who and what we play. Okay, so the top left, you can see there's a new logo. Not really sure how I feel about it, because it's very different to the current logo, especially colour-wise. And they're calling this Minion Masters Remastered. So that's an interesting change from what we saw before. Again, tell us in the comments what you think about what you're seeing. Do you like the logo? What do you think of the name Minion Masters Remastered? Any thoughts you have, of course, share them with us. This is the community's chance to have their say. So here we're just loading into a game. So this is, again, one of the things they're trying to streamline, as much as possible. So we're running this on low settings. As I said at the start, this is a Samsung Galaxy S8, so this is like a 2017 phone. So it's quite behind. And as we saw last time, there was a little bit of pixelation on the screen there. I'm not noticing it at all on my phone. It's probably just because it's blown up onto the bigger screen, or just the way the screen's being captured. One of the things somebody mentioned in the comments of the last video is I was clicking on a card, click here like the scrap pack, and then I was clicking on the screen where I wanted it. Okay, then we've had a big lag spike, which is something we didn't get in the testing. Let's see if we recover from that. Okay, there we go, recovered. So what we were seeing last time was I was clicking the card and then I was clicking where I want it. And somebody in the comments last time didn't really enjoy that, so what you can do if you want to, as an alternative, you can just drag and drop. Drag and drop. And drops it in. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. So now, when I was doing my testing a little bit earlier, the game was, I think, smoother than it currently is. So it might just be that having to capture the screen, maybe it's getting too hot, something like that. It's just degrading the performance a little bit. But it'd be interesting if you guys, if you're in the appropriate countries, if you can check to see what your performance is like, what devices you're using it on, and you know, that's really useful feedback. And there we got a whelp on Volko's face. He's not going to enjoy that. Okay, so we've done a lot of face damage. He's getting that whelp removed. Could have fireballed the stint just to be a pain. But it was a little bit distracted with my mindless ramblings. Okay, there we go. So XP, we've got a good XP lead here. We've done some face damage. Just being a pain, get him stunned on his face. Okay. So here we go. Drop this down and start another push going. So the gameplay is basically exactly the same as it is on desktop. So there's nothing new that you really need to learn. The difference is, obviously, you've just got to be more proficient with your thumbs and your fingers instead of just using a mouse. Okay, so again, there we had a big lag spike. Not really sure what's happening too much there. That's a little bit. That's a very big lag spike. Difficult to know if that's lag coming from me, from the capture, from my phone, from the servers. But there's a lot going on. We're asking the phone to do a lot right now. Okay, there we get a little not enough mana. And another big lag spike. Okay, so here we go. Get the push going in. See how we can do here. Right, Arcanist at the top doing some good work. Got support coming at the bottom. Volko down to 465 HP. Not too much left. Try and remember to use our perk. Don't really. It's not really anything worth putting it on. The whelp's going to be a pain. If the whelp survives here, remember Volko can't hit air, so it could be a problem. Looks like it's going to kill them. Oof. It was going to kill the crossbow dudes, but the daggerfall came in to clear just in the nick of time. But here we go. We're getting some more face damage in. Bannerman spawned not really usefully. That's that was a fishbowl. I don't want to take full responsibility for that, but I was definitely involved in that failure of a fireball. Okay, so you'll notice that this is, as we said before, this is the old version of the game, so Volko's got the afterburner where he's pinging face. It's obviously something that's not something we see anymore. Okay, so we're 4 minutes into this game. We've got a good push going. Once we can do a little bit more face damage, we can, if we can target it correctly, we can finish with a fireball, but it's not required. There we go. Game, set, and match. Okay, so there we go. We had some lags there, which, as I say, I didn't experience any of those when I was testing beforehand. Maybe my phone's getting hot. Maybe it's just throttling a little bit. Not sure. But overall, I like it. Okay, so here we go. We see again the Minion Masters Remastered logo. I don't know if you heard that. That was my elbow just like exploding. And now we're going to load into the outro scene of the match. Bit of loading here, as we've experienced before. Again, something I'll certainly look to streamline as much as possible. So we should be able to load out of the game, and then it will tell us what we've progressed wise, profile wise, and battle pass wise. So let's see how we do. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what you guys think of the new logo. It's different. Let's put it like that. It's different. What do you think of the Minion Masters Remastered name? What do you think of the new logo? It'd also be interesting to hear from you guys. As I said before, let us know what performance you're getting, which devices you're using it on. That's always good to know. Some of you guys have probably got older phones than I've got. I'm sure some of you guys have got the latest and greatest Android devices. So it'd be interesting to know, what kind of performance you're getting on, and also what kind of settings you're running on. Remember, you can use a 3-finger tap on the screen to bring up the debug information. Not sure if I can bring it up in this screen, but it'll show you your FPS and stuff like that. If you're interested to see how that's running. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to finish loading, and then it will take us into the screen to show us what we've achieved in that epic victory over Volko. So here you see the debugging information has popped up on the screen, tells you about the network, the FPS, and all that stuff. So that's useful information if you're trying to determine how well it's running, or if the devs ask you anything specific. So that just to confirm, that's a 3-finger tap. Boom, brings up that information. I definitely didn't know that when I started, and ended up with that on the screen. Couldn't figure out how to get it off. So that was a lesson learned. Okay, so here we're just loading up the battle pass. Let's see what progress we've got with that. And then we can move on. So this is the localized loading they were talking about. So remember, there's the free battle pass and the premium pass, which we're of course very used to. Rubies available for purchase, or you can definitely get them through various means within the game itself. This game's always been very generous for its free-to-play players. Let's see what we've unlocked here from the battle pass. Doing my little swinging back and forth, which is apparently just what happens when I've got a phone in my hand. It's the thing to do. Right, how are we doing? We're still loading. Nobody likes loading screens, but let's just be patient and see where we end up. Right, looks like some more content is appearing. Let's see what we get. Now remember, this Battle Pass content is going to be a little bit out of date since the game's running an older version, but we're not really interested in that right now. It's more just how it's all presented, how it's accessible, and of course how the game is running. Right. So yeah, this is a little bit frustrating how long this is taking. We'll see where we end up, if we end up getting there. Okay, something's happening. Right, there we go. Battle Pass has loaded. Stuff to claim. Okay, we've got a little new avatar. Always cool to get things like that. Here's the victory screen. So, our level, our battle rank, and our free pass. So we got some experience for our level. We got some extra points for our battle rank, and we got some experience towards our battle pass as well. And we got some gold there, 32 down there in the bottom. Good to see. Okay, so that has been an overview of the latest version of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of frustrating lag in there, some loading. Some loading times are a little bit frustrating, but of course that's all part of the development process. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look behind the curtain at where the mobile version is right now. If you've got any questions, you've got any thoughts, any feedback, if you've tried it yourself, let us know in the comments, and I will certainly read them and get back to them. And of course be part of the community if you're getting involved. Help develop this product as well. Make sure you report any bugs. Join the Discord to be part of the discussion. But yeah, thanks so much for your time. My name's been Bad as a Fish 80. This has been the Fish Tank. Make sure you check out Sneak Energy. Use code FISH if you want to support me. And I will see you very soon here in the Fish Tank.